Yes, it's that time again where we come up with stories that will fill your day, telling you about sports, and sports it is. And we don't have too many time, but the few time we have, we will give you loads of information, and we want to keep that your sporty life a little bit high. That's your sport life, your interest. Want to keep it high, and we also want you to understand that sports is the way. I am the standing force, Michael Armstrong, and I'm also not alone because this is the concluding part of Early Starters, and we're doing sports, but not alone. And with the Viv, I want to be calling her the French name Vivienne, but she said she preferred Viviane.
Yes.
So, Vivi, how are you?
I'm good.
So,
How was your night?
Okay. Do you still want to go the French way, right?
No.
You don't want to go the French way. Vivienne.
No.
It's wonderful. It's beautiful. Vivienne.
That's the different name, not mine. That's a different name, not mine actually.
Okay. She says it's a different name, not mine. But we are still Vivienne now.
Yes, no.
The female basketballer. Okay, the power forward. But you've not been able to beat me,
Okay.
You've not been able. I will give you days to go and train. Then after the training, I will come up with the tricks we used to use on the NBA. You understand?
Let's see how it goes.
Yes, let's see how it goes. She says, let's see how it goes. Now, as I come up with this, we're starting with table tennis. Long tennis? We're starting with long tennis. So, we have the U.S. Open. And the U.S. Open, we told you about Naomi Osaka leaving the stage because she was beaten by Mboko. So you're not seeing Naomi Osaka in the stage, and that is our guy, that is our man.
Will she be coming back anytime soon?
No, most of the Grand Slammers come back anytime soon, but the challenge there is that
she's training hard.
No, she will train hard. She will train hard. Yes, as the lawn tennis going, fairly overcome nerves and heckler as US Open. That is the bride was soon on the Britain Jacobs Fenley overcame nerves in the big moments and a heckler to secure a first US Open main draw win of his career. Fenley 24 struggles with the service game before coming through 7-5, 6-2, 5-7 and 6-4 in a late night battle with Spanish veteran Roberto Bautista Agut. So he has been there for a very long time, and they are counting their gains. They are looking at their success. They are looking at the time.
But what exactly is career? I mean, you guys have been in the game for quite a long while now. So anytime you guys are coming back to play game, why are you guys having the fear? Why are you guys scared? Is it because of the upcoming players or what exactly? No,
it's not the upcoming players. Like I told you, the ATP have a rating, and they are rated from 1 to 100. So based on your rating, you can go for any game 1 to 100. But if the slots, like for example, if the slot is much, if you have people from 1 to 20 want to go for the game, they might not consider 82. But as it is, some Grand Slammers did not come up because they were not happy with what went on. Like I told you about Osaka, Naomi Osaka, she said it blatantly that I am not going for the US Open because she was beaten by Victoria Mboko. And that's the first time you're having Victoria Mboko win a Grand Slam.
Is she allowing the loss to weigh her down?
No, it's not weighing her down. She needs to recuperate, rebuild herself, and plan for something better. That is what she is doing, and most times in sports you do such thing. Now that is the lady I'm talking to you about. Yes, we're talking to you about. We have Williams giving up the doubles wild card with Fernandez. Venus Williams, that's the lady you're seeing on the screen. Venus Williams will compete in the women's doubles as the US Open after being awarded a wild card with Canada's Laila Fernandez. At the age of 45, Williams returned to her home Grand Slam tournament for a record extending 25th time earlier this week. She exited the singles in a gallant first round defeat by Czech 11th, known as Karolina Muchovon, on Monday, but will return to the Flushing Meadows court with Fernandez, 23-year-old, and her junior. So you see, the 45-year-old, she has this love for this game, and she's still coming up to play.
Yes.
You understand? I think she should just go and retire. What do you think?
Should she? I don't think so. She still has the
45
energy.
years.
And
She should think of her career now. She's 45 is young.
It's her choice.
Choice. Yes. But this is a wonderful thing. Passion over time.
Yes.
Passion over time.
And most of them, after retiring, I mean, most of them don't have what they want to do next. They be like, it's just for me to rest, just for me to. So I think it's time she to keep on with the game.
Okay, something you've been doing for over 20
yes,
years.
It's going to feel weird.
For over 20 years, she should take a coaching role. I'm just saying.
Okay, yeah, that's another option.
Yeah, she should take a coaching role, and if she wants to say that. So we're still going. We're still in sports. We're going to the next game, next star race. It is on basketball. You know, sports and what have you are also part of what we do every day. And you know, you want to say something about exercise, and sports is mental alertness. Now we have Cavaliers Max Strauss to miss start of the season after foot surgery. Strauss underwent surgery to repair a small fracture in his left foot and is expected to resume basketball activities in 3 to 4 months. The Cavaliers forward Max Strauss is expected to miss at least the first month of the season after having surgery on Tuesday and his broken left foot. And you see, this guy is a very important player.
I hope that will not lessen their defense or their offensive game. Well,
one thing with sports, no matter the defense, no matter the offense, you need to be fit.
Yes.
So it's not something, if you, in active sports, they tell you do not manage your health.
Yes.
They tell you it's different from commentary, right?
Take good care of your health.
Do not manage your health because you are always in the performing jingle. Everybody's looking up to you. Everybody's looking after you. Everybody's, you know, seeing you as a mentor. So you do not joke with your health.
Yes.
And I trust you're not joking with your health.
Not at all.
You understand? But you're still going to give me the forward. That power forward thing you told me about. So,
let's see about that. Let's see about that.
You see about that. Okay, if I want to play with you, I'll just play what I call the big man game with you. I'll just let you do the work and I'll just be making my 3-pointer. Now that's the big man game. So
now you're relying on your 3-pointer.
I'm good in 3 points. I'm very good in 3 points. I'm also good in what you call hoops. I'm good in hoops, I'm good in 3-point, and I'm good in long range shots.
Yeah.
Though my long range shot at times, for some time now, is what they call begging ball. You know the meaning of begging ball, right? So my long range shot is a begging ball long range shot, but it will enter. Yes, you know, begging ball situation, you have to use the system. Now we're going to football. Football, there have been a lot of qualifiers going on for the Champions League. And everybody is planning to overtake somebody, and somebody is also planning to overtake somebody. So it's just like that in sports. You know, it's called contestation. Everybody contests for something. Everybody faces something. And the beautiful part of it is that you all come up with a smile. Even though if it looks as if you should give the person the next sucker punch, right?
Yeah.
You come with a smile. This guy's name is Paphos. Now, carried among Champions League debutant Paphos FC of Cyprus, Norway Bodø Limit, will make their Champions League debut this season after progressing through the qualifiers playoff. Only founded 11 years ago, Paphos secured victory. Based on aggregate, it was founded 11 years ago. They played the 1-1. Then on Tuesday with Red Star Belgrade to seal a 3-2 win on aggregate, while Bodos Limit advanced to the league phase with a 6-2 aggregate win over Austrian Stonegras, despite a 2-1 defeat in the second leg. The duo will join Kariat Amati of Kazakhstan, who stunned Celtic on penalties, and the Belgian Champions Union, that known as Saint Gelois, is making their first appearance in Europe's top flight competition. It's called the Europe Top Tier competition. That's beautiful. So what do you think?
Players that come in those, they make the game more interesting and more tough.
You know, that's the reward for passion.
It's plenty in basketball. You can see it mostly in all teams.
Reward for passion. Yes. It's not that the other person is no good, right?
Yes. They just combine the energy together, their tactics together.
Okay, techniques against techniques, stance against stance, discipline against discipline. You understand?
And those people have a great communication skill.
Great communication skill. That is what some of us are lacking in this part of the country. Communication skill.
Everybody needs to work on that.
You need to work on it. Great communication skill, because we can't do it alone. We have a caller. Hello, sir. Hello, good morning. Where are you calling from?
Hello?
Yes, good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hello?
We are hearing you, please. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hello?
Okay, the network is having another kind of issue, and we can hear her. She can hear us. Now, still on football, we are talking about Nguma now. You know Nguma, the guy that scored the winning goal against Newcastle.
Yes.
He was actually muzzled from Chelsea, and Chelsea is just buying every player. They want to buy and sell. That's the homeboy, man.
They have
that
the money.
is the homeboy. They are not. Todd Bradley is doing something great. He will just buy players. He will buy players, keep them, play, and sell them. So at least he's making like.
He's easily to make money.
He's making like 10 to 15 million per player.
Is he still focused on the game or just to make money?
If he's not focused on the game, Maraska will not win. That is Ngoma. Ngomoha, I beg your pardon. It's not Ngomoha, that's the guy. It's been muzzled from Liverpool. He scored the winning goal. Yes, he was one time a Chelsea Blue. They had to take him away from Chelsea and forward after scoring Liverpool's last-minute winner away at Newcastle. The talk going on Monday, the game was about whether Liverpool might sign Newcastle striker Alexander Isak, who remains in exile after a £110 million bid was rejected earlier this month. But Umoha was the post-match headliner, and his followers love his pattern and his fading career on the dates. On Friday, he turned 17. Yes, he turned 17 on Friday. He said he's going to sign a professional contract at Anfield, one of the sure to be highly lucrative. It's given every talent. So what do you think?
He's building his career at an early age, but he should not forget education. Education comes with a lot of opportunities.
He shouldn't forget education. Yes. You know, they have this...
Passion is there, but you should still focus on the main important.
Vivian is saying something we tell every sports person and every sports lovers. Education is key, but most of those people have academy. They have an academy. They also have a system where they run their educational system, and also make sure they are good in what they do. Because how do you obey instruction if you're not educated? How?
That's true.
Yes, you need to be educated first, then before you now say, okay, I want to obey instruction. Now we're still having our lines open to you as you're watching us from home. 0813-370-1979 is the WhatsApp line. You can send us a WhatsApp message, and we have 0901 026 3710. That is the call line. And you can also do a text message to us and let us know what is happening. So as it is, we will be coming back to you shortly after this timeout. Stay tuned.
Exercise is a vital part of a healthy lifestyle, not just for athletes, but for everyone. Defined as any physical activity that raises the heart rate and moves the body, exercise plays a key role in maintaining physical and mental well-being. It strengthens the heart, builds muscle, supports joint health, and improves lung capacity, and also helps to regulate weight. But beyond the physical, regular movement also boosts mood, sharpens focus, and reduces the risks of anxiety and depression. Experts recommend at least 30 minutes of moderate activity most days of the week. Mornings are ideal for energy and consistency, while evening helps release daily stress. But the best time to exercise is the time that works for you. Whether it is a gym workout, a brisk walk, or dancing at home, the goal is simple. Move regularly, because a moving body is a living body, stronger, healthier, and more resilient every day.
Dear Nigerians, let us come together to help Miss Lydia Ogunbayi to raise 7 million naira for her surgery and other medical expenses. She is currently on admission at the Lagos State University Teaching Hospital, LASUTH, awaiting surgery. Please send your donations to account name Ogunbayi Mary Ayonwumi, account number 309-440-6518, Bank First Bank. Coming together to give Miss Lydia her life back is the most important thing at the moment. May we all be rewarded for our kindness.
Good day everyone, my name is Ogunbayi Lydia. I'm an 18 years old sickle cell patient battling with progressive massive anxieties caused by constrictive pericarditis, which the solution has said to be surgery, and the cost of the surgery is said to be 7.3 million naira. I'm currently on admission at the hospital, and I need your help to help me regain my full health back. I'm open to any inquiries or information you might need about me. Thank you, and God bless you for your support.
Okay, you are seeing us again, and you're also seeing what we do on sports. And it's a very wonderful thing in sports today, and we have a lot of crews who are making this thing work. And those crews, I would give you your real-time credits. But as it is now, we're talking about the Champions League. The Champions League, some of you will not be seeing Brendan Rodgers. Celtic, they lily-livered and played themselves out of the Champions League. They had to lose. They did not stand up to the opposition very well. You understand? It's Kairat Alame from Kazakhstan on Tuesday won in penalties. And that penalties, last season, 6 months ago, they almost removed Bayern Munich out of the game. But this is Champions League, and this is Celtic. You will not be seeing Celtic in the Champions League. So, as it is, the football world will be missing Brendan Rodgers. They will be missing Celtic because they lost out in penalties. And the penalties they lost out to is very painful before the UK fans, the the Celtic fans and all. It's not something you just see and tap your chest and say we tried. There's no room for trying. So you think they did well?
I don't think so.
You
But
don't
to
think so?
sugarcoat words, I mean, they tried.
They tried, right?
Yes.
Talk out. They tried.
Yes, they did.
So they did well.
But I mean, they should keep up with the training. They can do better than that. They have the energy for the game, so they should not allow this loss to downgrade them and not push further.
And by the way, Rogers is not a new person when it comes to the Champions League. He has coached top flight clubs. He has also coached, the almighty Liverpool. He has coached Chelsea. Yeah, he coached Chelsea. It's not Chelsea. He coached Leicester. So some other clubs. He coached Rangers. He coached Celtic and won with Celtic. He won their league and some other cups. But as it is now, we will not be having them. I hope you miss them.
I will, obviously I will.
You miss Brendan Rodgers.
I will.
And he's dangling forward.
But I hope to see them soon on my screen.
See them soon on your screen. Now it's the wrap, and we are taking you to the football club of West Ham. That guy you're seeing there, his name is Jarrod Bowen. Some of you might not know that Antonio had a life-standing injury, so he will not be playing football again. That's why Jarrod Bowen is now the Langley forward. He will be playing in place of...
I hope he does better than the...
They said he will not play football again. He went... he just confronted himself with an accident. He was trying to do stunt. So they told him that no matter the training, they will give him a permanent shirt. They will also give him a permanent seat in West Ham. They will be paying him for a lifetime, but he will not play football again. That's why you see Jarrod Bowen, the Hammers, in pain but called for unity after Captain Jarrod Bowen had to apologize for trying to confront the fans. The forward was held back by stewards of the final whistle following the Hammers 3-2 EFL Cup defeat at Milenos. Late goals consigning them and coming from a third player, and they are having those lows and they're a little bit confused. But Bowen is trying to apologize and trying to confront the fans. I don't think that was wise. So he only reacted to something that seemed that he also said, and he's standing for it. It was paining him, but he should also have known better to not confront the fan. And him, standing in for West Ham. They say they need unity. Graham Potter says they need unity, and Graham Potter have had a very funny season. It was beaten 3-0 by a new promoted team, and the club also was beaten 5-1 by Chelsea. We're wishing you all the best. Some people have been trying to call, but when we want to pick the call do cut off. But I have a message from Nkiruka. Nkiruka is telling us that he is expecting to see Antonio, but they didn't put Antonio case on TV because they wanted to conceal that situation.
Yes.
The family is not happy
About what?
Yes, about it, and nobody should know that they don't want him to have this pity party.
Exactly.
So
most people hate pity party, like me now.
So they removed him
I
from the
dislike
scene. They just announced it. They are not showing him anywhere. They just said they'll give him a permanent shirt and a permanent seat in West Ham. So he's made for life. But we don't need to be made for life and be a little bit incapacitated.
Everybody has their own contribution to life.
So we just believe he's doing well, and we hope he does better. So if you are Bowen, who is trying to face his fans, will you apologize after doing this, or you will just chill?
I will, but I will let the time difference should be there. Maybe a week after, when the fans have calmed down.
Okay.
then I will come out to apologize.
Okay. Graham is saying that they should unite. That it is lack of unity that is not making them perform. You understand?
It can be.
It's lack of unity, and because of the lack of unity, Graham is trying to, it's not easy to manage people.
Yes.
It's not easy to manage
Definitely,
people,
it's not
and it's
easy.
also
It's
not easy to manage somebody who believes that he's always right. You understand?
That's a tough.
So, but I know Jarrod Bowen is not that kind of person. He will apologize.
Yes,
But as it is, they were booing him. They were, calling him ingrate and all that.
Fans are mad at this.
No, you won't play them. How can you lose 3 matches? 3 matches, 3 at once. Back to back.
They need to consider some stuff. It might not communication. Let's just put it on communication and lack of unity.
Communication skills and lack of unity. So, but you are united with your game, right?
Yes.
You're good with the game. Okay, you have sweet faith, and you can do your runs.
Do you want to start with that again?
No, I'm just trying to understand where you're coming from. So, as viewers, you can still follow us on every social media handle. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we're also on Instagram. We're building up some other social media handle tools coming up. We're also starting with some unique information just to give you 1 or 2 things to top you up and also make it a very good while when you're joining us and coming on the scene with us. So you can also get us on the Nigeria TV app. On Google Play Store and Apple App Store. You can also download the Nigeria TV app at the go. It is Operatune TV, it is Sport Update, and it's also a wrap of early starters. I want to say thank you to all the early starters crew. Thank you to all the presenters. Thank you to the MCR. Thank you to Tolu Felicity. Thank you to David. Thank you to Wasu. Thank you to those who are watching us and joining us from the background. And how do you close?
Thank you to the listeners, and you will still join us again tomorrow with interesting news, like stories coming from us again, like we did yesterday and today. And once again, I am Vivian Bukoye.
Vivian Bukoye. She has been my very wonderful host. She is helping me with keeping up the pace. And but I want to surprise her very soon. And that surprise, I don't know if it's going to be a basketball. So it's a wrap. We have dotted our I's and crossed our T's. And we are also saying thank you very much for all that has been watching us and supporting us from anywhere you are. We are happy to relate with you. Until we come your way again, it is Michael Armstrong. And I say keep it real and keep doing an exercise for mental health. Stay tuned and bye for now.
Exercise is a vital part of a healthy lifestyle, not just for athletes, but for everyone. Defined as any physical activity that raises the heart rate and moves the body, exercise plays a key role in maintaining physical and mental well-being. It strengthens the heart, builds muscle, supports joint health, and improves lung capacity, and also helps to regulate weight. But beyond the physical, regular movement also boosts mood, sharpens focus, and reduces the risk of anxiety and depression. Experts recommend at least 30 minutes of moderate activity most days of the week. Mornings are ideal for energy and consistency, while evening helps release daily stress. But the best time to exercise is the time that works for you. Whether it is a gym workout, a brisk walk, or dancing at home, the goal is simple. Move regularly, because a moving body is a living body, stronger, healthier, and more resilient every day.
The more you watch,